Hello, welcome back. I'm going to have a quick look through issue number 21 of Crash Magazine from October 95. You can see that the cover game featured, again, stunning artwork, is Astro Clone from Hewson. So let's dive in. We have an advert for the Spectrum versions of Bounty Bob Strikes Back and Impossible Mission, both from US Gold. Don't know Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Mission Impossible I played on a friend's computer, Commodore, excuse me, but I've never played the Spectrum version, so don't know if that's any good or not. Advert for Elite. I do have that, the big box edition. I never managed to play it because it's got that bastard lens lock thing. Advert for Astro Clone. Advert for Zoids. Now, I remember the toys, and I remember the game that I had on a compilation, inverted commas, that a friend gave me. I couldn't work the game out at all. I did try and revisit it a few months back to try and do a video on it, but again, I just couldn't work out what needed to be done on it. Did anyone ever get anywhere in that game, basically? Nightshade is the first of the Crash Smashes. A great looking game. It doesn't fare as well in relation to Ultimate's other games. It doesn't seem to be quite as quite as fondly remembered, but it was enjoyable enough. Way of the Exploding Fist. So great when the Spectrum version of this came out. Because again, I'd just been limited to playing it on my friend's Commodore 64. When a Spectrum version was released, it was like, yeah, great, going to get to play it. And the fact that it was bloody good was an even bigger bonus. All right, it was missing, the music and the bonus levels from the 64 version, but still cracking game. And if you check out my Exploding Fist series videos, you'll see exactly what I thought of this game, plus its sequels, Fist 2 and Exploding Fist Plus. Dam Busters, don't remember that one. I got 75%, so reviewed all right. Halley's Comet, don't remember that. Millie Mangram featurette, a featurette on that year's Personal Computer World show, various individuals within it. That's continued over the next page. An advert for Cassette 50. I have Cassette 50. Does anyone still have the calculator watch? Look at all those things it was available on. Good Lord. Hacker. Never had Hacker. I've got Hacker 2. I've got yet to get round to playing that. Starfire Birds. Don't know that one. Nightshade. Great full page advert for the first smash in the issue. Way of the Exploding Fist. Another full page advert for another smash in this issue. Bounty Bob. Yeah, like I said, I don't know that one at all. Dynamite Dan competition. A featurette on Activision. Dynamite Dan advert. Monty on the Run advert. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of the Monty Mole games, but I can see the place that they have and they are well respected, but I was never that great a fan of them. Don't know what that one's all about. Doobie-doobie-doo. One-on-one basketball from Areola Soft. Again, this was on a compilation that my friend gave me. He obviously didn't like me very much putting this game on it. Overall, 39%. I remember it being crap as well. Super Sam from Budgie Software. 42% overall. The Custard Kid and Cliffhanger from New Generation. Don't know those ones at all. Marsport featurette, stroke preview from Gargoyle. It was supposed to be the first of 3 games in a series. When I did my Gargoyle Games overview video way back early this year, I had to actually put Marsport. Well, I had to put Dundalk and Turner Nog as well on, demo mode, basically, because I couldn't work it. I didn't have a bloody clue what to do in it. A feature on the making of Astro Clone, as hinted at on the cover. There's the man, Mr. Turner himself. Oh yeah, here we go. About Marsport. It was going to be the first of a series of games, Part 2 and Part 3, Fornax and Gaff. Never saw the light of day. I wonder if they were even put into production at all. Macadam Bumper Pinball Doodah. 87%. An advert for On the Run. Didn't like that game. Didn't like it too. It was all right. A sort of retrospective on some games they've previously reviewed. Alligator Software Quiz Quest. Frankenstein advert. Sorry, review in that retrospective Crashback section, which really is a great little game, and I really keep meaning to do a video on that one, but it's difficult as hell. Letters for Mr. Mangram. Doobie-doo. Boring letters. I've been getting Crash for some time, and now I feel I must comment on the quality of the readers' letters you print, particularly from Anne Smith in the July issue entitled My Buying System. This contained useless pieces of information, such as buy a game when you have the money, and save game. See which games are available at your local shop. Say it as you see it, Mr. King from Carshalton in Surrey. Say it as you see it. Shadow of the Unicorn, the Micro Plus game. Is that any good? Never played it. Advert for the RAM Turbo interface thing. I've got one of them. An advert for Robin of the Wood. Oh, bloody hell. Hang on a minute. My glasses have just fallen off. Ah! Come on. Back we go. Right. Oh, and I've just dropped the phone as well. My glasses fell off and I just dropped the phone. Sorry, I do apologise for that. Star Firebirds advert. Cool, that's not a very good advert. All these little black and white adverts that they had as well. More letters. Advert for Codename Matt 2. I don't think I've played number 2. I've played Codename Matt 1 from Derek Brewster, who of course is also the guy that reviews the adventure games in Crash. That was from Domark. Yeah, Domark. Advert for something or other from Beyond. Oh, that's a nice poster. Look at that. Look at the quality of that. It's brilliant. Advert for Eye of the Mask from Sandy White from Electric Dreams. That's a great game, that is. Well, I say it's a great game. It's a great technical game. Again, I never get very far on it. The Hall of Slime. I wonder how they used to check these high scores. There are some quite boastful entries here. If you just have a look at Mr. Riley from Ipswich's submissions, and also Mr. Edwards and Mr. Powell from Derby. Right. Dooby-doo. Did anyone ever have anything printed in the Hall of Slime? Playing tips from Robin Candy, tips for Starion, Hypersports, etc. Dynamite Dan, advert for Schizophrenia from Quicksilver, a great looking map from Nodes of Yesod, or is it Nodes of Yesod? I don't know. I've always said Yesod. I've probably been getting it wrong for 30 odd years. Advert for Boulder Dash, more playing tips, including all the codes for Frank Bruno's boxing. If anyone wants to play it and they need those codes, let me know. Playing tips for Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Again, couldn't work that game out at all. Second part of a in-depth on design. Advert for the first international karate. Popeye competition. Educational software. Winnie Mini Metro. Look at that. We had one of those when I was about 12. It was gold though. It wasn't red. Good old Mini Metro. Jack Charlton's match fishing quiz. The Jetman comic. What a brilliant comic strip that was. The Ya Kung Fu, great game. Ya Kung Fu 2, pile of shit. Technical stuff that I don't make head or tail of. Adventure games, Touchstones of Rhiannon, London Adventure, The Secrets of St. Brides. Adverts for the Quill and the Illustrator, review of the Rats. Advert for Marsport. That's the second advert there's been for that in this issue. Stop sneezing, dog. Subscriptions, etc. War games section. I never used to like the war games. Platinum Software, who did Zaxxon World Series Baseball etc., etc. Very, very good. Advert for Riddler's Den. Advert for Riddler's Den. Advert for Nodes of Yesod. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. The original Scooby-Doo game and how it was originally intended to be a sort of featurette from Elite Software about how the game was going to be kind of like a Dragon's Lair interactive cartoon thing. But of course it never came to pass and Gargoyle got the job. Andrew Spencer's International Basketball, that never came out, I don't think. Unless anyone can tell me different. And an advert for Wambo. And that's it. Hope you liked it. That was just a quick click through. That I'm going to do a couple more later in the week. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.